Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 4, Episode 4. Yesterday was an interesting day. Started by going to a casino where there was no snow on the ground, nothing going on, and proceeded to go into the eye of the storm and got to roads that were so bad we were doing 20 and 30 and 40 miles an hour on the highway. And then came home, and by the time I got home, on the way home, there was areas that had no snow at all. When I got home, there was some snow, and I woke up to a snow emergency. But work is not canceled today, so I am on my way into the office today. Also, interestingly enough, I had lost $4,000 on my last blackjack trip, and I won just over $4,000 on this last slot trip. So, did not get a chance to play any blackjack yesterday because of the weather. So everything seems okay with the roads right now as I'm heading in. They did a good job in my area. I'm estimating there's about 4 inches of snow where I live, but the roads are totally clear, much better than the area I was in yesterday. So yesterday I was able to update charts, input everything, and made everything up to date. And I'm a little bit behind for the year. I did set a goal of 275 for the year. I may change that to 300 just because 275 is kind of a weird number. But for now, I have it at 275. I'm slightly behind because there was a couple weekends in there, but we should be fine. So right now, as I'm heading to the office, it's 22 degrees outside. There are some areas where there's some snow drifts that make it a little bit hectic, but overall not bad. So yeah, everything should be good. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave the office during the workday to play, because once I get to that area, I'll know for sure. But usually that city does not do a great job of cleaning up, so we'll see what happens. So for now, I'm going to let you go, heading to the office, and I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, I am back. It is 11:20, and you hear almost no road noise behind me because I'm doing 25 miles an hour on the highway, trying to get on the highway anyway. Hopefully, this road is a little bit better up ahead, but I am attempting to get at least one session of slots in today. Hopefully we can have some good variance like we did yesterday. And then I have to get back to the office for a team meeting. Interestingly, our company has a rule for when you have to be at work and when you can not go to work based on the level of snow emergency. And the level of snow emergency that we have today did not qualify to not go to work. So I had asked the question. It said in the rule to ask the manager, and they said, well, it says here it has to be the higher level. I said, okay, I'm on my way in anyway. So I get to the office, and then there's a message from one of my teammates. I'm not going to be able to come in because of the weather. And then another one, my kid doesn't have school, so I can't come in. And then a third, and then a fourth. And that leaves me and my manager and my director. So I will have to be back at the office for that meeting. It'll just be us, and then everyone else will be remote, which is just funny because they gave me a hard time for asking, and then everybody else didn't show up anyway. But right now, 26 degrees outside. The road is decent. I'm doing full speed right now on the highway. So hopefully there are no accidents on the way back, because this section of road is very prone to having accidents, and lots of times I'll be on my way back from the casino to the office for a meeting, and there'll be some 20-minute delay that really pisses you off. So all right, I'll let you go, and I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back as I'm navigating this parking lot that's completely white with hills of snow everywhere that are invisible because they're not dirty yet, so you can't even see. Everything looks the same. Just leaving. There was about 20 cars there and about 5 Advantage players in there. So Not really much action going on there. Not much opportunity in there. I was able to play, I think, 3 games and made a small hit on each of them and ended up leaving ahead $58. So just $58 there. And I can tell you that traffic is pretty bad. I put the map in to go back to work. It's taking about twice as long to get back, so we're not going to kill ourselves here. We're going to take our time, and we're going to get back there in one piece. The restaurant, which normally would have opened 2 hours ago, is not open yet, so I'm heading out. They were getting ready to open it soon, but I can't wait around for it. So I did order a bowl from Chipotle, and I'll be picking that up on the way, and then sit at my desk until my meeting. Then after my meeting, I need to hang out for a while. One thing I do, and it may be a little sneaky, but it does work for me, is I look at everybody's calendar. So if my manager and the director are both in meetings, it's a good time to be able to walk out, especially if their meeting's another 45 minutes. They don't know if you left now or 40 minutes from now or what, and I can keep my laptop alive on my drive home or to a casino and still be doing work and making money there while I'm capitalizing on some other ways to make money. So right now we're going to head back there, plus $58, and we'll see how things go. Right now I can tell you traffic off the main road is bad, but even traffic on the highway in a lot of spots is pretty bad. You may have just heard some of that snow under my car, so you get an idea of how bad it is. Anyway, letting you go for now, and I'll be back. Customer service. I go to Chipotle, and they're closed. But there's people inside, and they're eating their food. The workers are eating their food, but the store is closed. So I contact Chipotle on the app, and they give me a free meal, which I don't really care about because the store is closed, and I don't have a meal. And I want my meal. I don't want a free meal. So after I was done with them, I noticed. Oops, sorry. Hold on, man. See, this thing is so bad. All right. Car starts up the podcast when I start the car. Anyway, so I see someone walk in. All of a sudden, the door's unlocked. I walk in, and it's just the two of us in line. And he's like, "Hey, is your name Joe Kickaz?" I'm like, "Yeah, how'd you know?" He's like, "I'm so-and-so. I used to work with you at this place." I said, "Man, what year was that?" He said, "Oh, like 1995 or something like that." I'm like, "My God, that was a long time ago." So he still remembered me from back then. We talked for a few minutes about some of the people that used to work there, and he's still in touch with a few of them. And I'm still in touch with the store manager, which is interesting. So anyway, that was nice, and stood in line forever, like 15 minutes, and they finally got our food to us, and I just took off and heading to my office. I'm going to get there with about half an hour to spare before my meeting, and we'll go from there. So, man, zero customer. 4 people came up and asked me what my name was, and then they went in the back. There's only 2 of us standing there that had placed orders, and they kept coming back and asking our name. Make the 2 darn orders that you have and bring them out. What is so difficult? So I guess I probably have a free meal now in my app, and I did get my meal after all. So, you know, that's better than nothing at least. So right now, temperature's easing slowly up. It's 28 degrees, so hopefully a lot of this stuff will melt off, and the roads will be a little bit safer going home. But that's what's going on right now. I may head back to the casino again, depending on conditions, and I'll be back to update you. Oh, man. All right, guys. Wow. Okay, it's end of the workday. I am heading back to the casino. Wow, I'm about 5 minutes away from the casino. I've been catching up on stuff in the car, and I get to the last light before the casino, and I'm stopping, and there's some cars next to me. There's a lady coming, and she's coming, and she's coming. She's not slowing down, and she hits the car to my right, and I felt really bad for both of them, both ladies, and they were both like falling apart when they got out of their car. So I feel bad for them, but part of the problem with the weather, and I think she wasn't really paying attention, it was the older lady that hit her, and it wasn't really that slippery, excuse me, in that spot. So anyway, right now we're heading back to the casino. We're going to see if we can make a little bit of money. Come on, 200-300 something, and we'll go from there. Also, I was telling you yesterday about some different streams of income, and it looks like one of them is going to be limited to about $500 a week that I can make. So that's a little bit sad, but I'm going to see what I can do to expand on that. And another one is going to be limited to probably about $500 a month. So that's something I can keep going, but I need to find some more streams of income that are easy like that. So that's what's happening right now. Just approaching the casino, and I'll be back to update you. All right, guys, I'm back. Just got back to the car. It is very windy outside, very cold, very brisk is a good word for it. And I went back into that casino hoping that someone would have left something, that maybe not a lot of people had gone out to try to search for plays, and I was disappointed. Log in here. I played 2 or 3 small plays, and I was ahead about $7, and I was getting ready to leave. And as I was getting ready to leave, I checked this machine. Now there's 4 of these in a carousel, and I had checked 2 of them when I came in with the idea of checking 2 on the way out. And the reason I do that is it looks less like what I'm doing, and it looks more normal for me just to walk by a machine and just punch a couple buttons and go by. And then, when I'm leaving, I do the same thing, and it looks just like a regular guy walking around, and I'm just, looking at a machine. Maybe I know what I'm doing, maybe I don't know what I'm doing, but I ended up looking at that one, and I found a play at $6 a spin, and it was actually a pretty good play. And as I was doing that, another one developed, so now there were 2 possible plays going on, and I played it out, and the first one, definitely, that's the one that I was going for initially, I was trying to hit initially, did not disappoint. It paid $796, and the second one, 2 spins later, how could that be? Yeah, the second one, 2 spins later, paid another $192, and I ended up leaving ahead, because I put another 100 in there. I ended up ahead $878. So plus $878, that's a nice price, man. Nice price indeed. So can't complain about that. It was definitely worth the extra trip out here, and definitely gave me what I need for the day. And now that my goal has been raised, it was already pretty tough to make about $800 and something a day. Now I need about $900 a day to make my goal for the year. So every little bit helps. But this morning we made whatever it was, $56, and we didn't give up, came back and found a nice play and ended up ahead $878. So at this point we are going to head home and kind of get some plans together for the week. I don't have any evening meetings this week, but I have 2 next week, and also Wednesday should be an overnight, but Thursday morning my wife needs to be taken for an appointment, and so it's going to be a long one. So tomorrow's going to be a normal day, and then Wednesday is going to be an incredibly long day. I'm going to be venturing out about 6 hours from home, and then coming back by the next morning, and then got to take her to where she needs to go do my work, and then I will be at the office on Friday instead of on Wednesday. So that's the plan right now. Right now, heading on home, 27 degrees outside. Roads are wet, but mostly clear. Every once in a while you get a patch of slush and ice. So got to keep your eye out for that. But other than that, can't complain too much. So for now, I'm going to let you go, and I'll be back probably in the morning. All right, guys, I'm back. It is Tuesday morning, and I just got to work, just getting out of the car, and going to go in there, take care of some business, get caught up on stuff, and then we're going to go take a ride, try to make some money. Today should not be too busy in the office, but it's the next couple days. They're going to be important after that. So right now we're going to go in and do the right thing. It's about 25 degrees outside, and they're looking pretty good. As far as the furnace at home, I've been having trouble with it. We may have solved the problem. It's a gas furnace, and I think the gas was turned up too high, which was making it heat up too much, and then it was protecting itself by shutting down. So it would run for 10 minutes and then cool down for 20. So I turned down the gas by about 30%, and it seems to be running correctly. It went from running 23 hours and 45 minutes a day to 10 hours, and we'll see in the next couple days if it goes down even further, because it was still kind of getting in place. So anyway, walking in the office right now, and I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, just left the office. It is 11 o'clock. I have a meeting at 2, so I'm going to run to the casino quickly, spend a little time there, do some browsing around, hopefully make some money, grab some food and eat that on the way back to the office, and I should make it. And I'm just noticing I need fuel as well, so hopefully on the way back from the casino I can stop for some fuel, and everything hopefully should be good. Again, tomorrow is going to be a long one. It's going to be an overnight, going pretty far away, and hopefully we have some success on that trip, and I'll be back Thursday morning most likely. Thursday I need to take my wife to a couple appointments, so that's going to limit what I can do. I don't have many meetings for the rest of the week, so that's one positive. And Thursday I could spend some time at casinos that are within a couple hours of my work, so that might be okay as well. So that's what's going on. It might be a Thursday night type thing too. We'll see. Right now, that part of it's up in the air, but for now, today is casino at least once, maybe twice. Tomorrow is going to be an overnight trip. So that's what's going on right now. I'll be back. All right, guys, as I am closing in on this casino, I just got a message from someone at work asking me if I have time for a meeting, and that meeting would be a half hour before the meeting that I have with my manager. So that means I have to shake a leg here, move along, and hurry up and get in and out, eat my food in the car on the way back to the office, and do all that stuff. So one thing I forgot to mention earlier is, in order to make it look like I'm still in the office, it's 20 degrees outside, right? 23 degrees outside. So in order to make it look like I'm still in the office, I grabbed my laptop like I'm going to a meeting, and I left my coat on my chair so it looks like I'm still there, and I'm keeping my Teams alive so it looks like I'm in the building. So it's a little chilly out, but it's not going to kill you to be outside for 2 minutes without a coat. So right now I'm just pulling into the casino, and the parking lot is still destroyed, dirty, snow everywhere. So we'll see what happens here, and I'll be back and hurry back to the office. All right, guys, just doing good, actually, on time. I'm going to get back to the office and have plenty of time before my meetings. Everything is good. It was really slow here. Not a lot of action. I saw no other players checking anything, and I really didn't see a lot of plays. So whoever got to it this morning or last night, there was just no business. So there wasn't money pouring into the machines. Now, I did get lucky. One of the first machines I checked had a great play at $3 a spin, and I played that one through, and that one yielded me like $178 or something like that. But then everything else that was there was all small plays, and some won, some lost, but overall didn't really make any additional money. I ended up leaving that session ahead $159, so plus $159, and it was okay. I got my chicken strips, I know, and it's better than a burger, right? I'm trying. I really love a nice juicy burger though, but I'm trying to do the right thing. And we're heading back to the office, and I am actually making my list of all the different medical stuff I need to get done, and I need to get out there and take care of that stuff. Everything. So all the tests, cholesterol, sugar, everything, calcium, everything. So, and then all the scans that you need to get done, and all the stuff that you really don't enjoy doing that you have to get done. So, gonna do all that stuff. Right now, it's nice out. This road was just wrecked yesterday. Today it's nice and clean and mostly dry. It's 23 degrees. I have to remember to stop and get gas, because this one doesn't tell you how much fuel you have left. It just has the gauge, and so I don't want to end up stranded on the side of the road. So I'm going to look for a gas station right now and fill up and head to the office, and then I'll be back with you this afternoon. Alright guys, I am back. It is almost the end of the day, and I am on my way to the casino. Rush hour traffic has already started, so I want to get there as soon as possible, get in and out of there so that we can get home early and be ready for our big overnight tomorrow. Everything went fine at work. Got a little bored at the end there, and was able to do some AP maneuvering to make $277 at my desk. So that was nice, and now we're going to try to make a little bit more from these casinos. So heading out to this casino, and I'll be back to update you. Alright guys, I am back. It wasn't really worth the trip, but what are you going to do? You never really know. I ended up finding 2 tiny plays, and actually when I was leaving there was a play on a machine, and it would have taken a while. It would have taken probably 20 minutes to play it out, but this old lady was playing on a different level completely and totally oblivious to it, had no clue, and she was there forever, so I couldn't play it. EV on it was probably only about $20 anyway, but anyway, I ended up seeing a guy who will torch everything. He'll play things down to the bone below positive EV, and looks like he had been there for a minute, so I didn't expect to find much. I ended up ahead $12 on the visit, so plus $12, and right now dealing with rush hour traffic and trying to get home. Weather is holding up, 25 degrees, and it's cloudy, so that's good. In a couple days when I'm out of town, it's going to be below 0 with the wind chill in this area, so hopefully everything is good. Like I said this morning, I'm monitoring the furnace. It looks like everything has been fixed, and if I didn't say it, or if you didn't hear, it turns out that it looks like the gas was turned up too high, and it was making it too hot, and it was forcing it to shut down for about 20 minutes out of every half hour to cool off before starting up again. So it was only heating about a third of the time, and that's why some days, last year this happened, we were down to like 60, 61 degrees in the house, and this year it got down to about 65, but it looks like we got it all figured out. Tomorrow, leaving early. I think I have 0 meetings tomorrow, so just have to keep my computer alive, pay attention to any emails that I get in, and we're going to have a good day tomorrow, make some money. For now, I'm going to let you go. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.